apologize for interrupting that story. We're going back to the breaking news. We're following Metro giving new details on a homicide investigation in Walnut and Cary. Let's listen in.
3 p.m. this afternoon. I stress that the details that I have right now are preliminary, but I do want to pass on the details that we have. So at approximately 3:01 p.m., 911 dispatch received a 911 call from a white female in her mid-40s at the address where I'm standing directly behind me. That female stated that her 2-year-old child had drowned in the bathtub. While on the phone for several minutes with the 911 operator, the operator tried to give instructions for the female to pull the child out of the water and also to give CPR. Those instructions went unanswered. The female did not pull the child out and did not conduct any CPR. The first responding Metro officer who arrived knocked on the door and was met by that female. He went in, found the child face up, fully clothed in a bathtub full of water. That officer immediately pulled the child out of the bathtub and conducted CPR, trying to save the child's life. Medical arrived, transported the child to the hospital where the child was pronounced deceased. Officers then spoke with the female, and at that point, the female was taken into custody, and she is currently in custody at Metro headquarters, and she is going to be booked for 1 count of open murder. With that, I will take a couple questions.
How old was the toddler again?
The toddler is a 2-year-old female.
So did she drown the toddler, or why wouldn't she attempt to do CPR or pull the toddler out?
So, again, at this point, I'm going to be intentionally vague because the investigation is still ongoing. There are some details that I'm not sharing at this point. She did not pull the child out of the water. That we do know.
Was there anyone else in the apartment unit?
No, it was just the 2-year-old and the mother who was in custody.
Some witnesses have told us that the police were called here earlier for a domestic violence situation, and that there was a male involved who the mother may have killed. Is that not true, or?
No, partially true. There is a prior call for service this morning where there was a domestic disturbance that was reported. Officers did respond here this morning and spoke to both the suspect that we have in custody and her, I don't know if it's her boyfriend or husband at the time. So he is not here when officers arrived this evening. We do not know where his whereabouts are.
Are you certainly looking for him?
Right now we are. He is not a suspect in the crime that we are investigating regarding the homicide.
Do you all believe the mother killed the child?
And you just heard from Metro. There are some shocking, very heartbreaking details out there. So I'm just going to give you guys a wrap just in case you didn't catch the beginning of that press conference. That around 3 o'clock this afternoon, a woman called police saying that her 2-year-old child had drowned in the bathtub. Now, the 911 operator tried to give instructions to that mother to pull the child out of the water and give CPR, but the woman did not pull the child out of the water and did not conduct CPR. That's what police just told us. And now, as the police responded to that apartment complex, again, this is in Sunrise Manor area, an area near Walnut and Cary here. Now, police said that they found the child face up, fully clothed in the bathtub, full of water, and the officer tried to save that child, tried to perform CPR, took the child to the hospital, but unfortunately the child was not saved here. So we're going to have more details on this latest tonight at 11, but for now that's what we know, as police just said. And now we